New developments tonight in the investigation of the officer-involved shooting that killed Bernardo Palacios Carbajal. Civilian Review Board has determined the two officers were in fact justified in their use of deadly force. The ruling comes less than a week after Salt Lake County District Attorney Sim Gill also determined the shooting was legally justified and no criminal charges would be filed against those officers. Meanwhile, a Utah lawmaker says change is coming when it comes to use of deadly force by police officers. News specialist Dan Rascone join us live now with more on this story. And Dan, lawmakers you spoke with say today that it's going to be a hot-button issue come this next legislative session.
That's definitely expected to be the case there, Mike. And they also are saying this is not expected to be a Democratic or Republican issue here. They believe that this is an issue everybody should be able to come together on and make a decision.
Drop it! Drop the knife! Drop that knife!
A new day in the ongoing debate.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun now!
Over the use of deadly force right here in Utah. The rights of police versus the rights of citizens.
It's not going to be business as usual.
It's a discussion expected to be at the forefront in next year's legislative session. That's because it's lawmakers who set the statute governing the use of force. And Representative Angela Romero is expecting it to change.
I think right now, the climate's right. People, I think, on both sides of the aisles want to talk about this. The community is telling us you need to do something differently, and we need to really listen.
In her hand, she's holding 22 police reform proposals, emailed to her by Salt Lake County District Attorney Sim Gill, who sent them to Utah lawmakers and government leaders.
There are a lot of great ideas in here. It's not a Democrat, it's not a Republican issue. This is a human rights issue. And this is why we need to do something, and we need to do something now.
This is the type of legislation that needs to take place across the country.
Chris Burbank spent 9 years as Salt Lake City's police chief. He's now a vice president with a national organization called Center for Policing Equity.
It doesn't change the standard by which you can use force whatsoever. What it does is it changes the consideration that goes into using it.
Like looking at the circumstances surrounding the shooting, rather than just the shooting itself.
Police, come talk to us. What do you got, man? Put those down.
What are my alternatives? Why are you and I having this conversation in the first place? And is this my only option? Do I immediately need to do this?
Now, we also reached out to the Salt Lake City Police Department and also that new Racial Equality Commission that's been set up here in Salt Lake City. Both are telling us they need more time to kind of look over these new options before they make a comment. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Dan Rascone live for us this evening up at the Capitol. Dan, thank you.